Alright, so we have my second video that I'm doing for my second art project. I did a lot of research, not a lot of research, but I started to do some research into what platform might be the best for me to learn how to draw while I had some extra time before I went back to working full time. And I know I'm looking at this right now because I just wanted to show you the article. Let's see. Did I not save the article? Nope. Nope, I didn't save it. So there was an article that listed Paintable as one of the softwares to use to learn how to digitally paint. And from what I was checking out on it, I like the idea of it. I like that you can earn badges. I like how there's levels. So I thought I might as well give it a try. I don't think I'm logged in right now. Let's log in, but let's not have me recording, logging in so we can get to the first course that I did take so I could kind of show you that. Ugh, this is difficult. Why are electronics so difficult? Display 3. Let's just change the display real quick. It's on 3. Needs to be on 2. There we go. We're just changing it real quick so I can log in on this screen without having anyone see my login details. Oh, it just automatically logged me in. That's bull, but good. Okay, so it's the Digital Painting Academy by Paintable. Let's see if they've got an about. Do they have an about? I don't think they have an about. Might have to gonna go back to their one thing to. Anyway, it's by an artist. He founded it. Who is he? Oh goodness gracious! I was apparently not prepared to be paintable. Paintable. Let's see if we can learn a little bit about him real quick. So, this is him. But where is your face? He's a full time professional digital artist traveling the world and making a living from his art. He's David Belliveu, lead instructor and co founder of the Digital Painting Academy. He's been teaching thousands of students from his online courses, mainly starting their own artistic journey. He just wants to help us improve. I don't know what his academic background is, but my choice in choosing this course was because I liked the. I'm such a graphic snob. I liked his pictures. I don't think I cared too much about what people said about the course, except I did try to look up some reviews for the course and didn't really find much. So I don't know how this is going to go at all, but I liked the graphics that he does, and I liked the elements of what I was going to be learning, like foundation, advanced, light and color, anatomy, portrait and character, perspective, environment, and fantasy. Like, and concept art, love concept art. If I could get there, that'd be crazy. So that's why I kind of chose him. I mean, this badge thing is kind of addicting too. When I was looking more into the badges, like you earn badges as you complete your homework. And so it kind of just keeps you motivated in actually doing that. I don't have any. This is the course that I need to resume. I haven't figured out how to look at if I got any badges. I've just done one course. I turned in my homework yesterday. So let's say I'm going to a course. Haven't quite yet figured out how to navigate it. But this is a little bit more focused than Skillshare. Skillshare, you have to find exactly what classes that you want to take. And I have so many added that I'm like, where do I start? Kind of like a YouTube vortex a little bit, unfortunately. You got to know exactly what you want to learn it. Go to the academy. Oh, this is the different dashboard. Interesting. Very interesting. So this is the foundation path that I did. We'll just go here. I did the ultimate beginner's guide, and we made cute little cactuses, and it was the best. It was great. It was basic. I learned a lot of the stuff about my software from Krita, that Krita class that I took. So his tips on whether it's a PC, and then he would tell you the computer version for your program. Well, if it's Krita, not a lot of stuff is comparable to Mac. You can't just use control like the class is telling you. You can use control in substitution for things. There are different ways, but it was easy for me to look up and figure out exactly what I was going to do from this course. Like how I was able to translate everything over into Krita pretty easily. The only thing that you don't get is there's the brush guides that he gives you with this course, and that's only comparable to Adobe. So I didn't get to use the brushes that he used, and I had to use like substitute brushes exactly for this one. Let's look at the badge dash one before I move on. Homework and assignments. I haven't gotten a badge yet for this cactus one, but I really want it. I turned in my homework. They should give it to me. I turned it in last night. There's no way they're going to give it to me anytime soon. So there's this. Hey. I uploaded my file last night. Let's see. Every module of the Academy has to revise what you've learned. Complete and submit your homework to receive a completion bag and win rewards. I uploaded it last night. Did I not hit submit? Knowing me, I probably did not hit submit. Let's upload this. Crazy if I didn't hit submit. It's dumb if I didn't hit submit. Could have gotten a badge and I could have documented it, but now I can't. Okay. Upload and submit. Submit. Oh. Heavens to Betsy. I didn't submit it last night. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Maybe we'll see a badge in a second. We'll go and look at the homework. Now this, I actually really liked this course, and I'm not 100% why. It was very simple to understand, and I guess that's good. You want it to be simple. It was very fun. It didn't take a lot of time. I wrote it down somewhere how long the videos were, but I don't have that with me currently at the moment, and we're not redoing this. So I would say this course probably took me about 25 minutes to get through the videos. Actually, so 11, I think one of them was 16, so maybe 35 minutes. It was a piece of cake. It was great. It wasn't like the 4 hours for the other one, my other course. My other course was a bit longer. But 10 times more detailed, though, so that's not bad. This thing has done something. Oh, no. I'm trying to switch over to my other screen and I'm having issues. Just not hitting anything. Go. There we go. Okay. I fixed it. A lot of dinging. So this is the files that I have for my cacti. And I freaking love it because I got the hang of me having my thingamajigger. Like, look, see, I still have my circle. I don't have just a frame like I was taught in my digital painting class. I've got these circles. So, as you can see off to the side, I didn't start with having all of this organized first. And I'll do a separate video on how I was able to organize my layers, which were pretty dang fun to actually figure out and get it all organized. Because if I close all these boxes, I just have my cactus, my pot, and my background shape. The only thing I didn't like from this course was that he recommended that you merge them at the end. Well, I did merge them later. I wonder if there's a pointer option. Oh no, I'm moving stuff. I can't circle that. There, pointer. I don't know. I'll look for that later in the future. But see down here, I just highlighted this Cactus 1 merge. Or I merged some files for over here for the actual homework completion sheet. So I like to keep them separate because what if I want to go in and change something? Like here's the shading of the pot. What if I want the shading to be turquoise now? And I learned that this alpha inheritance lock at the very end, if you're on that same layer, you're going to be able to affect the color of your shade. So let's see. Let's test this out. Bigger. So that just affected the shade. Or the shading 2 on the pot. I don't know why I have 2. I'm not exactly sure what that. Oh, I'm in multiply and I'm in opacity 56. So it completely changed that, but you don't have to keep it. But I like how I can have the option to go in and switch it later. So I don't recommend merging your files so that you can never touch them again. Because what if I want to? You know? So this is cactus number 1. The line work looks sketchy, and I was unable to use my selection tool for a lot of it, so I had to do it one-handed, and I wasn't able to use my hotkeys, but we played around with the brushes. Like this brush, I might not remember which brush it was. It was like, it gave it a beveled look. I should write down my brushes next time, which brushes I actually use for each picture. I do know that I used, for these paintings, equivalently for what he was using in his pictures. I was using the dry, this is the dry textured creases, and then chalk greeny. I was playing with all of these, and even at one point I played with this. Is this chalk or charcoal? I don't like how you can't like hover over it easily. Come on. There are some bugs with Krita. Oh, apparently down here in this left corner that I just noticed, it'll tell you what it is. So it's the chalk grainy. So that's the first cactus. I had him super beveled on his fleshy cactus flesh. It was beveled, and I had smoothed that out with a blur and a smear brush because I didn't want it as beveled as the pot. But it wasn't bad. I mean, I liked the beveled look on the pot. The line work's not perfect. I got a little bit of shading in there. And see it. So, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, shading. That's what I. Yep. That was cactus number 1, and so I just close that back up, and then I can go to cactus number 2. I like this guy. I feel like he's a little unique. He's cute. The shape. Look at this. This is terrible on the sides here. He got nothing good going on with him with this shape. It's very wonky. But I do like this pot, and I do like the pink fine things that I decided to do. And then I even used a little cracks on the skin. Cracks on the skin. This one and create little cracks. It's the texture spines. And I just had a lot of fun just making them a little bit more unique to his paintings. And the homework sheets that he comes up with, I'll show you. You put everything in, is fantastic. So like this is how he wants you laid it out in his homework. So it's very detailed, which made me excited. And you would download these. You would download. This is why a lot of people change their and merge their things because there's a lot to find. Okay, so like look, he provides you with this, and he also provides you with a get rid of the with a little thing to sketch to draw. And I wanted to try and sketch mine out as well over the lines to kind of just get used to tracing, just the movement and stuff. So I followed the movement over it. Yeah. So this is like the homework that he provides you, and you can just hide it in the layer once you've got everything else sorted out the way that you want it sorted out. Background. Yeah, so I liked this cacti. I'm going to close all these, hide that guy. I'm going to look at the third guy. So this is our third guy. This is the one on the left is the one that he provided. I love this one. This one, I actually feel real proud of myself. You can't really see the line work because I got the background in black. I'll show you it how I turned it in a second. I did a lot of the chalk stuff on this one just to create more texture because I couldn't find anything. I didn't know which kind of texture he used for over here. I didn't know what brush he used. So I was just playing with brushes at this point and getting a feel for different things that I could do. I liked how it kind of looked like there were flowers on the sky, but it's probably looks more like peach mold. And then I wanted it to kind of have like a splattered paint look on it. So that's that. So this one was actually really fun. This class, I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for this class. And the homework that you're doing for it, definitely a 10 out of 10. When it didn't have me sketch it myself, I found that it took a lot of weight off because I can't sketch, I can't draw very well. And so having the sketch there helped me really learn how to do the painting, how to do the colors, how to focus on the layers, and it really took the pressure off of having to sketch it out like my other class. So that was actually super nice to do. Let's go ahead and turn that guy off. And then, so I did keep all these files separate, right? Kept them all in their own little individual thing. Oh, he has his circle turned off. Yeah, I can kind of tell a little bit more. Or where did his circle go? Turned off. Exactly what I'm doing with my layers, which is super exciting. And, but when I wanted to turn into the homework, let's get rid of the selection tool. That's probably annoying. I would lay out all three of my cactuses. I did merge the files, but I also wanted to keep the files in the same thing. So this is them merged. I don't know what this little dilly dauber is right here. No idea. And I am not going to fix anything about it because I don't know where it got. Probably the middle one, but is it? Nope. Oh, it's this top one's got it. So I had a lot of fun playing with the layers and drawing. Look, you can see a little bit more of the line work on my third cactus. And I decided I like that look. Like a lot of people do more faded line work, like the first little cactus. But he looks a little dull to me, and I just don't think it's because my coloring and detailing is up to par yet to make it look like it pops out the way that this pops out. This actually looks like something I would like. I like the colors on this one. Line work's not that great, but the line work on this one, I love it. I don't know why. I think it's great. And so then I went and, let's see, our background. This. Shift and backspace. Nope, didn't work. Is it control backspace? Yeah, it's control backspace to make it white. And that's exactly how I turned it in for that class. So I'm really enjoying my Paintable coursework. I'm going to start the second one today. So far, it's working great. So far, it's going good. I'm really enjoying how it's laid out, and I'm excited to see if I have a badge now. Let's go check that one more time before I turn this thing off. Forgot how to properties. Forgot how to switch scenes. Oh my god. Okay. I said it took a few minutes. I could check my email, or I could just look at the badge dash. Yay! I got a little cacti. I I don't know why he's so cute, but he's so cute. And so there's something fun about collecting badges when you're learning. Skillshare doesn't have really quite that. So I wanted to. This feels like I'm focusing a little bit more than Skillshare. So I'm going to continue doing this. It's $35 a month, which is super expensive. And I don't go back to work until 2 more months. So I'm going to take advantage of it while I can, and we will see how far I get. Okay, thank you. Bye.